Juneteenth is about culture, education, and economics. Leaders from all states across the country partnered together to bring this national holiday to existence. I'm Eric J. Dockery, your Bakersfield neighborhood reporter. A dream became reality in 1999 when multiple organizations took a step to fight for what they believed in.
We were involved in our own liberation. When you hear the Civil War story, you do not hear about the story of the United States colored troops who were in for their own self-reckoning.
According to the National Juneteenth Observance Group, this day has been celebrated all the way back to the late 1800s, when African-American troops fought for America.
The background of Juneteenth isn't what's reported by the media. The real background of Juneteenth is the story of about 9,000 plus United States colored troops on their way to defend America from an invasion from Mexico by Maximilian I. They left on May 25th out of Cityport, Virginia, present-day Hopewell, with a mission to land at the border of Texas and Mexico and prevent Maximilian from reuniting with these Texans who were still in rebellion.
Knowing that history, Stephen Williams and his organization say they presented their case to politicians and showed them the information on why this should be a national holiday.
Went to the United States Senate, they unanimously approved it and then forced the House to make it a bill. We used the work of Dr. Myers to get it done. Every state had approved what Doc did, so therefore we didn't have to give an explanation what Juneteenth was. They just only had to vote yay or nay. And that's how we sent it to the House of Representatives.
Battles for this holiday wasn't just fought in the South and East Coast states of the country. Representatives from Bakersfield were a part of the fight to turn the act into a law.
President Biden, he was able to see the history. So what it means to us, is we see success. I was on the national call, me and James Cannon, the father of Nick Cannon, since 2020. And we had almost 100 to 200 people on there every weekend trying to push for this as a holiday. So we had a great collaborative across the nation.
I think that more and more people that learn about what Juneteenth is about continue to spread the word, to enjoy the history that we're not ashamed of, that we've embraced, and that we together are building from the ancestors that have brought on the resilience, that have brought on the love and the sacrifice for the things that we have today.
22 years later, June 19th is officially celebrated nationwide. Now in 2025, the men and women of today are teaching the youth in our community the importance of this day and why they should honor their ancestors for their sacrifice.
I come through segregation. I had bottles and bricks thrown at my bus. I went to an all-predominantly black school in Texas. And June 19th, it means a lot to me because my people is free. We wasn't free back then, we're free now.
This holiday is kind of a representation of who I am as a black person. It helps me understand my history and learn from my elders on what it meant to be free.
Williams tells me his job is still not done. His organization still goes across the country and teaches the youth about their history and where they came from.
What I did learn and what I have learned is that change is slow, but change will come. And so it takes time. It takes time, and you can't let off the pedal.
Organizers tell me June 19th doesn't have to be the only day you celebrate your history and culture, but it's important to know what you are celebrating and the reasoning behind it. For 23 ABC, I'm Eric J. Dockery, Bakersfield neighborhood reporter.